Alright, welcome to another Destiny video. I am here with a playthrough of the new Proving Grounds strike. I just finished running this on my Warlock, but I figured I could record this separately, or I could just do kind of a running commentary for it in an actual run through. I just kind of picked this out of the playlist. I didn't actually do the story mission on my Titan yet, so I don't think this is going to end with the cutscene or anything, but I just wanted to kind of run through it. As you can see, this starts in the Battlegrounds area where you kind of run the second part of the area with the throwing balls at the things and the final boss approach to the tank. This is kind of like the first segment of it, which takes place entirely not in the tank, but at least on normal here. You run the strike on normal and story mode, so it's not exactly difficult. It's actually blindingly easy because the strike playlist is kind of a joke at this point, and I think they kind of need to maybe up the difficulty a little bit because it's slightly weird to just breeze through these strikes, especially with the story campaign. I think they could have upped the difficulty for at least the first completion. I don't know what the minimum power is or anything, but it's you'll see when you get to the champion, but it's a little bit too easy for my estimation when this is supposed to be kind of the grand build-up of the storyline of the entire season, where we're taking on the ultimate champion of like the Cabal and whatever. And it's not Cadal, I get that, but the Battlegrounds are harder. Like the playlist Battlegrounds with the modifiers and the champions and more mini bosses are actually more difficult than this strike. And like I know things will change once it'll be the Nightfall next week, but for now it is kind of absurdly easy. Just on normal here, and we have like these guys, but I mean they're pretty much no more greater than orange bars at this power level. So there is a little mini boss here that shows up. You need SMG kills for not that I don't use inaugural or not inaugural does extraordinary rendition anyway, but I'm especially using it because I need 120 or 150 Cabal SMG kills or something like that for one of the seasonal challenges, and I need to do something specific with this strike. I think you have to run it 3 times, kill a bunch of enemies, and then you'd have to dunk one of these balls, which hopefully I can get in front of my teammates. I think you have to do it twice. And so it's just another dome shield thing. They really like the dome shield mechanic this time around. I literally ran out of ammo. That's too much SMG use for you, I guess. But yeah, here, give me this ammo. I need SMG kills. Get out of here. So, well, that's the Battlegrounds portion. Can you enter Sparrow here? Yeah. So, I'm not really paying attention to the text here. You can read it if you want. But more or less, they kind of try to explain like why we're fighting a bunch of enemies on the way to this combat encounter that we agreed to. Keitel's like, I'm not gonna, not let my people defend their champion, so obviously they want to fight us. So we kill like several hundred Cabal on the way to this fight, where the purpose is we're not supposed to kill multiple people on the other squad, but if they want to sacrifice like 300 Cabal to 3 Guardians who won't even die, sure, why not? That's why the Cabal are tactical geniuses, I guess. And Keitel's like really not understanding why they won't just why we won't just ally with them normally, and she doesn't really get the thing about like why we don't want to bow to them. That has never really connected with her. We both pretty much want the same thing, but she is pretty resistant to it. I love this little comfy chair here. I wish I tried to like sit on this, but you can't. We'll just do this. That's close enough. I'm the Cabal captain. All right. I don't know if this is actually the captain's chair or not, but it looks like it. There is this. Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about this segment when I was writing this up. Oh, come on, that hit him. All right, forget it. In the range, there is like a quote-unquote vehicle segment. I think you might be able to guess what's coming here in this giant, sprawling open space. I'm curious how this segment will go in a Nightfall. Just in terms of the total volume of enemies. I don't think that they're not really doing the thing where they put tons and tons of enemies at the same place like they would, like they are a Battleground. This would have been a great spot to just have a whole bunch of enemies in here, but it's not really that many, at least on normal. So, okay, can you be finished? Yes, you can be finished. Cabal shield finisher, perfect. So this is, I don't know, it seems like a little bit of a waste of space. There are interceptors that we have to kill, but those are not too difficult. And what do you think is going to come out of these doors? Oh my god, I can't believe it. And did that one? No, it didn't one-shot it. For shame. Yeah. It's a tank. It's 2 tanks. You know, what else was there going to be in this giant hangar space? Maybe need to amend my write-up of this because I totally forgot about this tank part, but I feel like this strike is just very short. Maybe that just will not be the case as the difficulty increases, but for now it strikes me as definitely it's going to be one of the shorter strikes, which is fine because, I mean, I've said many times how I don't like things like the Corrupted or Scarlet Keep or like just the really, really long ones that are just kind of exhausting and not that fun. So, all right, this guy is annoying. Sure, have a rocket, whatever. I don't have my headphones in, so I can't actually hear sound, but okay. I guess we killed the other tank. Now we go up here, and this is the part where I have to grab one of the balls, because it's not a Destiny strike without some sort of ball-grabbing mechanic, as I'm sure you know. Is it this room? No, we gotta go down again. Alright, Cyan, you can live, I don't care. Gotta beat my teammate there, so he doesn't grab it before me. There are 2 chances, like, I'm literally only doing this because it's one of the requirements for the seasonal challenges here, so I really would not normally care about being the one to grab the ball. I probably have to stop saying grabbing the ball. Oh, this guy's a yellow bar, I didn't realize that. Hey man, gotta chill. Okay, where's the ball? Give me the ball. Nice. Nice. Alright, so then a bunch of gladiators spawn. This is like a football move here. Nope, nope. If this was like a normal strike, this would be pretty brutal and I would be very much dead. I'm dead anyway, but I think I dunked it. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's all I needed. Let's check the seasonal challenges here to make sure this is counting. Yep, power core deposited twice, so that's the only thing I really need to do. Are we going to actually wipe on this? That would be very embarrassing. Teammate, you can do it. I believe in you. Good rift. Good job, Geo. You don't even know you're on video, but you're doing a great job. All right. Good work, my man. Or woman. Okay. So, we'll cut through the rest of these guys. Then we pretty much got to do that exact same thing again on the other side. And is this open? Yep. Okay. There are turrets. The range on this thing is crazy. I love it. And, oh, there's another one. Don't want to miss that. I'm sure this will be harder on Ordeal difficulty if they start throwing champions in all these places. Someone else can grab the ball if they want, if they're trying to do the challenge. Since I already did it, they don't seem too interested in it. Oh, he's supering. Okay. Okay, if no one wants it, I'll do it. But... And then this is pretty much the last mechanics segment of this. Okay, can you guys clear a path here? Okay, good enough. Sorry for banging on my spacebar very loudly. I have a very noisy keyboard since it's mechanical. Okay, let's stop doing that. And I think everyone's dead. Okay. Bunch of dogs. And some more yellow bars. We have to clear the room before the elevator activates. I don't know, maybe I thought this was shorter than it is. I don't know. The first time I ran it, it seemed very, very short. Because I mean, we're already at the boss now, so I do think it is shorter than a lot of things, but you know, I don't hate that. So if you listen to Cato's dialogue here, it's actually really good. This is reinforcing my Cato was right stance that I've had all season long, where she's actually a very reasonable Cabal, and her greatest sin is not really understanding why we don't bow to her. This is a cool environment with the statues. This is a little bit Leviathan now that we're out of the maintenance shaft areas. This is all, I think it's like dead Cabal armor that is not rendered super well, but you get the idea. So this is the final boss, and I think it even has this little rally flag thing. I think this would give me super if I didn't have it, but... And then we, this guy shoots... So the new mechanic is these balls. Last time I did this, he didn't even ever shoot more than one of these, so... Alright, let's do that. Now you're going to go in a bubble shield, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. So instead of champion spawning between immunity phases, it's just a bubble shield that spawns. Man, we got to do the shield. There we go. Okay. It's bubble shields, so it's not... It's easier because there's no champions or mini bosses or anything. I mean, some enemies spawn, but again, like the enemy density here is not at all what we've seen in Battlegrounds, which is kind of unusual. All right, let's start shooting actual rockets. Oh, I do have Guts there, Warhead's on. Okay. Did I miss that? I totally missed that. Good stuff. Alright, sneeze mean again. And then the last thing is up here, and he's going to stop me off if I stay in there. Now we just do this. I just feel like this should have been harder for the first run through. Like, I know it's a story mission, but this dude goes down much easier than the Battlegrounds bosses that we like fight all the time. So I think the opportunity was there to make this a little harder, but like the enemy density is just, it's nothing compared to the other Battlegrounds, so that's kind of weird to me. I don't really get that. And yeah, that's the strike, which I think is pretty short, and it's cool. Like I always like new strikes, and things to speedrun are fun, especially if it's a nightfall that we can end up farming, if it's not like, doesn't make it crazy hard or something. I mean, there will only be Incinerators or Colossuses, which Cabal doesn't have overload champions that teleport all around and are super irritating, or barrier servitors that make everything immune. So I think Cabal champions are kind of the best ones to fight. So I don't think this will be that bad of an ordeal. All right, so 11 minutes. I guess that's like normal strike time. I know you can do, you know, the shadow one, I forget what it's called, whatever the damn one is, in like a couple minutes or something. So perhaps I'm a little harsh on the length here, but that probably could have even gone faster too. But yep, that's the strike, and I don't think it's going to do the cutscene because I'm not in the story quest, and you should just probably experience that on your own. I won't go into that here. I talked about it in my recap article, but yeah, that's the strike, and this is also kind of the end of the seasonal quest line, it seems. You get an achievement for doing all the season quests this time, and even though there's kind of a cliffhanger ending to a certain extent, I think we're done with the bulk of the story components here. There will be, I'm guessing, more stuff in the next, 4, 5, 6 weeks or whatever, but I don't think we're doing weekly Battlegrounds missions anymore, so this is kind of the grand finale in that regard. But alright, I'll have more to say on this later. Gotta run Presage, see what that's doing. Do some Iron Banner, I guess. Hopefully get some Time War Spire drops, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But that's the strike, and let me know what you guys thought of it, if it's made a good or bad impression on you. But alright, take care. I'll see you guys soon.